Good evening, Brett. And the State Department ordered most of its diplomats to leave Cuba. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, traveling to China, decided this morning on the massive staff reductions in Cuba. Here's the order. The State Department is cutting the Cuban diplomatic staff to less than half its current level. It is indefinitely suspending visa operations there. Officials say the investigation is ongoing, though they have determined no culprit, no cause. These mysterious assaults, called sonic attacks, injured 21 American diplomats. The latest confirmed attack was in August. The State Department also issued a travel warning advising Americans against going to Cuba. It says, quote, because our personnel safety is at risk and we are unable to identify the source of the attacks, we believe U.S. citizens may also be at risk and warn them not to travel to Cuba. One analyst says these attacks may give the Trump administration cause to pull back from Cuba.
And the signal is sent around the world that U.S. diplomats are not to be messed with. And that is the important signal that has to be sent globally.
Longtime critic of improved relations with Cuba's government, Florida Senator Marco Rubio, says in a statement, quote, the U.S. should immediately expel an equal number of Cuban operatives, downgrade the U.S. embassy in Havana to an interest section, and consider relisting Cuba as a state sponsor of terrorism. Cuba's government denies any involvement in these attacks. The State Department has blamed no one for them, hasn't released a cause, and Secretary of State Rex Tillerson reiterated that the United States and Cuba maintain diplomatic relations. Brett?
Rich, President Trump today also officially cut back the number of refugees he's going to allow in the country. What about that?
Yeah, the Trump administration just officially announced its refugee cap for next fiscal year. It comes in at 45,000, which is essentially in line with the Trump administration had set earlier this year at 50,000, though much less than President Obama had set last year at 110,000. 45,000 refugees resettled would be among the lowest in the last couple of decades. Administration officials say the Department of Homeland Security already has a massive backlog because of increased vetting and security standards.
Rich Edson, live at the State Department. Rich, thank you.